Here at Fagerberg, we are predominantly an onion grower in the range of 1,000 to 1,500 acres of onions every year, reds, whites, yellows. Fagerberg Farms has been in continual operation since 1885.
In the early 90s, we were the first onion supplier for Walmart until they outgrew us, essentially.
Onions is what we've learned, that's what we do best, and that's what we continue to do.
Fagerberg produce onions can be found at many large retailers. We supply a storage crop onion that will store all through the winter, and that is what Colorado is known for.
Using Op Center, for me as a farm manager, has made my job tremendously easier. It's always pulled up on my phone. If I'm in my office, I have a second monitor dedicated just for Op Center, so it's always on somewhere in my life. I'm very pleased with the partnership that we've grown with 21st and their technology department.
In the beginning, we took all the data off of their existing displays, uploaded it into the operations center, and got everything cleaned up.
I think when we started our data cleanup process, we had something like 900 fields and multiple, few thousand guidance lines.
So it took the time in the off season to sit down and go through each field that needed to stay, and that we had the appropriate guidance lines in each field.
She was in my office for 2 weeks straight.
But now that we've gotten past that, every display has the data that's matching.
Then we brought in all of our operators and did hands-on training. So I have 2 operators. They feel much more comfortable speaking in Spanish.
A big part of the help that I've been able to provide Fagerberg Farms is being able to speak in both English and Spanish to their operators.
Having that in her background to communicate more effectively with our operators is phenomenal.
Para usar la tecnología era más difícil para nosotros por el idioma. Pero ya ahora que nos ayudan con en español es mucho mejor.
It's been very rewarding to be able to share a language that I grew up speaking with my family and being able to use that in my job.
Ya las clases nos ayudaron mucho. Las clases que nos dio usted nos ayudaron mucho.
We have Gen 4 monitors or better in all but one of our tractors.
Majority of the monitors that they're using are Gen 4 and G5 display series. That's been able to help the operators a lot.
Making that transition over the last 18 months has been really good for continuity and ease of use for all the operators.
So the G5s they're great. They're just user friendly. They're set up for the guys in the tractor.
We're just now rolling over into work planning. When the operator pulls in the field, the line will be there. What they're supposed to do is there. Everything's ready to go for them. They just have to start what they're good at, and that's driving a tractor.
So if they were to pull into this field right behind us, it would pop up on the screen and show everything that had been pre-selected, and they can accept the plan.
So before we were using Work Planner, it was anytime someone went to a field, I would follow them in my pickup basically to make sure they were on the right line in the right field. Now I can spend a little bit of time the day before in my office, setting all that up in Work Planner, sending it to the tractor to where it all automatically pulls up. And that saves me about half of my day every day from going around setting up a tractor in field.
The Work Planner helps us keep things organized. It's tough with so many guys on the farm. There's 6, 7, 8 of us working on tractors sometimes at once. So everybody knows what's going on, and it just keeps things real efficient.
The requirements that we faced as an operation from the farm to the packing house are the highest of high standards. So documentation, record keeping is extremely important. And for us, the big benefit for John Deere Op Center is that I'm also able to go in at any time, track spray records, pesticide applications, even fertilizer applications. I can make sure that tractors and equipment are cleaned and sanitized properly before they enter a field for either a food safety reason or an organic compliance reason. All of those things are what Fagerberg does best, and we're constantly looking for ways to improve. But at the end of the day, it's always to produce the safest, highest quality onion crop for consumers in the U.S. to consume.
It's really rewarding to share with the community the work that we're able to do here and the time that goes into it, the pride that goes into it.
Beyond all of what we do, our commitment to the community, that's number one for us.
We work really hard to constantly meet the highest standard. I'm proud to get to help with compliance to ensure that we get to keep expanding our onion production.
Just knowing it's being done safely and everyone's taken care of is really rewarding.
What a great company to work for and help continue on their legacy.